Join. The Senate President of the National Association of Nigerian Students, Nans, and the entire members of Senate Secretariat has reiterated that the interests of the domain and the constituents remain sacrosanct. Ekudina said that Nans, as an umbrella body of all Nigerian students, needs to be united, also benefit from the landmark initiative of the Renewed Hope agenda of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The group recalled that the senators of the National Association of Nigerian Students converged in Abuja for a national convention whose parallel government was formed into two factions of the association, calling for the sustainability of peace and unity in the organization for the interests of all Nigerian students.
For the sustainability of peace and unity in this organization, and for the interest of all Nigerian students, we stand as our priority. I, Comrade Ekundino Shegun Elvis, being the Senate President of the other factional leadership, is stepping down my mandate with my team of the Senate and members of the Executive Council for the other faction. This is coming as a result of the obvious plight and purposeful leadership demonstrated by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who has progressively kept to his campaign promises to the youth and students in the establishment of Nigerian Student Loan Fund for the indigent Nigerian students who cannot afford to pay their school fees in pursuant of their tertiary education career. Nans, as an umbrella body for all Nigerian students, both at home and diaspora, need to be united and benefit from this landmark initiative of the Renewed Hope agenda. Let me also state it clear without missing words that it is on record. We were not pressured by anybody or any individual in making this decision, but rather the interest of our constituents remains our priority, and that is the reason for this action. We want to reiterate that the interest of our domain, our constituents, which is the student body, remains sacrosanct and of utmost priority to us as young emerging leaders of this great country. I wish to state here that I, Comrade Ekundino Shegun Elvis, the Senate President with the Senate President of the other faction, with the entire Senate Secretariat, and had thought carefully in this decision for peace to reign in Nans and for the organization.
That fashion I've just said, coming together for you to work together. He's not here alone. In the Senate arm, he's here with even the executive arm. There are two arms. We have the Senate and the executive arm. You can see the ASG is here, the Vice President too is here, the ex-official is here, and the clerk of the Senate, the Deputy Senate President, they are all here. That make up the structure, and they are some even on their way. But because of distance, they couldn't meet up the press conference. It therefore means that from now henceforth, Nans is one. Will speak in one voice, will carry Nigeria students along. And he said it, that he is not coerced to do this. That because of the fact that I know students need to benefit, good initiative that is going on. So we need to come together. I said it earlier, it's an eternal issue. We disagree to agree. Now Nigeria student is one leadership under me. Will be united to continuously advocate, especially for the interests, the yearning and the aspiration of Nigeria students. We don't have a formidable force in the country, so we don't have divided as any number. So we are together, we are united, and we fight for the rights and the privileges of Nigeria state?
Definitely, there are mechanisms in place that will make sure this structure, as we have joined together to be one, we are going to continue efforts to engage ourselves as brothers and as families, because Nans that is the ideology that governs Nans, the unity of the organization. And henceforth, we are going to make sure, just like the second question, that the problem that always lead to division in this organization always come up during our convention and election. So we are looking at that inwardly, how we can have an electoral process that will be free and fair henceforth. Also, our election subsequently, we are also going to be inviting the press fully to be on ground in all capacity, so that if each press house are also present during the convention and they witness and they give reports what they are seeing, they will also go back to tell the world what has happened during our election. So all those mechanisms are also going to be in place, and part of it is also some of the constitutional amendments we are also doing now to make sure all these things are checkmate, so that we will not have issues immediately after our election again. As you can see, my brother is here, our brothers are here, we are here together as one family to put an end to the crisis and issues in the organization, so that we can forge ahead as one family, one Nans, one Nigeria.